can't press all the right buttons.
And we're back. Okay, launch the intro.
Okay.
Listener discretion is advised. Listener discretion is advised.
You are now free to clog your ear holes. Clog your ear holes.
Can you not do it through your phone?
No, I have it adjusted if I listen to it like through my phone. And I have it adjusted on my phone, but I can't do it on the Tesla.
That's annoying.
Oh, man,
Adios.
that's been a long week. How was Georgia?
It was fantastic.
Yeah? Oh, you haven't left
I
yet.
did a lot of things.
Yeah, that's right. We just got done recording the one where I
weather was
wrecked
nice.
my car.
Yeah, we're actually supposed to be discussing CEOs right now.
Yeah.
Because I said find out next time. But
Oh.
then you continued the fucking conversation.
Gotcha. So the way a CEO works, what is this? Why is it coming in?
It's a fancy pants.
How did it open the door?
It was never
Magic.
shut all the
With
way.
her tongue.
You got any snacks?
Didn't you just eat pizza?
I'm hungry.
Oh, I guess that was
Yeah.
last episode.
yeah,
You're
that was a
right.
week ago. Is that? What is that?
It's a sugar-free Starburst, essentially.
I didn't know they made this. There was definitely paper still on that.
It just looked like it.
Oh.
Why you giving me the ones in the back? Why can't I have some of those?
What's wrong with those
The
ones?
sleeves are always better.
Yeah.
What's wrong with those ones?
Those are fresh as fuck, boy. Don't throw that at
Open
me.
wide.
God damn.
Hey, that's Ghost.
Oh, yeah,
Bitch.
that right there. That's a person. That's a person. I'm a person. Over here's a person, and this is
No, that's a ghost.
this is a podcast.
Somehow.
And what is this podcast about?
Don't fucking
Don't fucking worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bitch.
I think we actually do have quite a few topics to go over.
Probably.
I really want you to play that video.
What's the difference between a hormone and an enzyme?
What's the difference between a horizime and an end zone?
I don't think that's how it goes.
What's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone?
I thought you said it differently.
I said the words backwards,
Oh.
but it's the same thing.
Fucked her up, I'll tell you that.
It did.
You can't
must be
hear
a
an
hormone.
enzyme.
Moan.
You can't hear an enzyme moan.
You can't hear an enzyme. Meow. Is what I heard.
Are we supposed to do audio?
Of what?
Just hold it up there.
It doesn't matter.
Do I need to watch this, or are you going to hold it up so I can watch
I
it?
just want you guys to see it because I had to.
Oh, okay. Cool.
This may be the strangest video I've ever had to make. But important nonetheless. Spring, Texas. Woman owns an antique store. And some days after work, she likes to go through her security cameras and just kind of peruse through and see like what people are stopping and looking at, what kind of traffic she had that day. One particular day, someone stands out to her. She notices him because he's wearing a kilt, and you don't see a lot of people wearing kilts. As you can see, something catches his eye. It looks like maybe it's a spoon. He picks it up. Nothing weird about that. But she's just watching because he picked it up. He starts to walk off with it. You know, shows a lot of theft in her business. And he does that weird, like, horse stomp. He's behind this bird cage doing something. Anyone who's ever had a small child they were potty training knows that look. That's that look that little kids make when you're like, are you pooping? And they're like, only he's not pushing something out. He's pushing something in that he then removed and decided to put back.
What the
I'll let that
fuck?
take a moment to sink in.
But wait,
Just
there's
in
more.
case there was any doubt, he wasn't done. He saw something else that caught his eye. That he picks up, looks at, and then does his little horsey stomp. There it is.
There it
And
is.
proceeds to keister it, as they say in the prison system, only he doesn't smuggle it out. After a moment, he takes it out, puts it back, and then starts talking to the woman he came into the shop with, presumably his wife. The owner saw this, and she was mortified. She was horrified. She was disgusted. She called the police, but she also started calling people with antique shops around town and said, hey, go look at your cameras for this date. See if you see a guy in a kilt, and told them what this guy did. And then one of those shop owners called her and said, guess who I have on camera? Yeah, kilt guy. And one, guess what he's about to do? Horsey stomp. And then he proceeds to shove an item where it doesn't belong, certainly if he doesn't own it. And then after jamming it around up there for several moments, he takes it back out and puts it back on the shelf. Now, he did this in her antique shop, so she called other antique shops, and they found him in another one. But who says it stops there? What does he do in Target? What does he do in Walmart? What does he do in, like, a CVS? Is he just looking for random items that he can shove up there and then put back on the shelves for other people to touch and purchase? Take a real close look at him, Texas. Looks like he has an underbite, maybe. I swear, someone's going to recognize him, if nothing else, because of the kilt.
Looks like he's got an underbite, not his neck tattoos.
That was
That's
I
not
know
a
his
neck
name
tattoo. That's headphones.
Tizzy ENT on TikTok. I don't know. I think that was a reel. But that is not what they mean by try before you buy, Callie.
Try before you buy. Make sure it works out good. If not, put it back.
I guess he didn't like any of them.
No.
If you look at the comments, like the top one was someone who was antiquing that day and saw him.
Oh, no.
Saw him do the thing too?
No, just saw him in the store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
No, I had to see it. Now you guys had to.
They
Just
should
imagine-
print out flyers and just
Have a
give
drink.
them to like everywhere.
That's what
and
I would do, 'cause,
post
like-
them on everybody's windows. This dude's not allowed in our store.
I wonder how many other shops that didn't get the memo that happened at.
I wonder how many places he's still doing it at.
Oh,
I wonder how many people bought the stuff that he did that with
Isn't
and
that
didn't
illegal?
rinse it off.
that's got to be illegal, right? Because it's kind of like the situation where, you know, not too long ago, the people were taking the lids off of ice creams and licking
licking 'em.
and putting it back. I feel like it's kind of like a biohazard.
You know,
like,
because of that, I didn't buy Taliente for what, 4 or 5 years?
Talenti.
Taliente.
Yes. Several years.
You still got the starting stream up.
I'm just saying he should
That's okay.
definitely be questioned.
Yeah. For many reasons.
By many people.
All right, now for one
Many men.
that Ghost has been very curious about.
Actually,
It is a
I
photo.
haven't.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you rode my ass about this thing for 2 solid days until you got the information you wanted, and then you left me alone about it. I shouldn't have even gave you that much.
I don't even remember what you said.
Do you see the photo?
I do.
Yes.
I don't.
Okay,
what is
so
it?
Subway has on their wall pictures of vegetables.
Hang on. Did you take this picture?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Anyways.
Pictures of vegetables. And there's like 4 or 5 next to each other in every Subway. I guess corporate sends these out and they tell you to hang them up.
Can I see that closer?
They always represent something. Like there's one that's like in glasses. I mean, you could probably look it up here. Take that for a second. I'll pull it up real quick.
Is this one a penis? Aliens coming to Earth?
So you still don't know what it is, or you do know?
Nah. I just wanted to know if it was one of those things where like, what color do you
Here's
see?
the other 3.
Ah.
Like there's a sub sandwich is like a Swiss Army knife. There's
okay.
jalapenos in like a tutu, so it's like a dancing jalapeno. There's cucumbers turned into glasses. This hangs next to those.
Okay.
And nobody can figure out what the fuck it's supposed to be.
I need to see this again.
It's an alien.
What the
spacecraft.
fuck you mean it's an alien?
You got the Earth, which is the cucumber. Then you got the moon, which is the moon. Or the banana. Banana? Is that a banana?
There's no banana in that.
I don't know,
photo,
whatever the
buddy.
fucking yellow thing is. And then the green thing with the red thing is alien spaceship holding a mass weapon, and those dots are like its trail coming from a different place.
Well, you are. You,
It's a claw machine.
Oh my god.
What?
It's a claw machine.
Holy shit.
How do you figure?
It actually might be that.
I can see it.
It is. It's 100%
Those
a
dots
claw
are the
machine.
lights inside the place above it. It's a reflection of the lights in the ceiling.
I think it's a claw machine.
It is. It has to be.
That jalapeno just picked up one of the 3 circular objects.
It's a claw machine.
God damn.
I don't understand.
It took one
What do you mean
Alyssa.
you don't understand? You don't see it?
No.
The jalapeno.
I mean, I get where you're coming
Yeah.
from, but like,
They could have done it a better way.
The one thing's a Swiss Army knife. The other thing's glasses. I forgot what the middle one was.
a dancing jalapeno.
A dancing jalapeno. Why don't you get that one being a claw machine?
There's just nothing that references that it would be a claw machine and why it would like.
Other than it's picking up a singular circular object out of
Yeah.
a lineup
Would you like to see it
as
have
though
it?
it's a claw.
Would you have it like one of those pictures?
It's
that
also
if you
cut into
move-
3 individual
But
pieces.
if you Google this,
I'm moving to Reddit.
if you go to Reddit, nobody has the answer.
You better not post my
Congratulations,
response.
Alyssa. You are the smartest person on the face of the earth right now.
Subway
you.
has, like, there's I guess Subway forums on like Subway's website. Like you can get to forums. This is a main forum on the website, and Subway hasn't even commented like what it's supposed to be.
They probably fired their marketer.
Yeah, like I don't know. I would leave something like this. Like if you can guess it, you get free footlongs for 3 months.
Everybody on here is saying claw machine. It's supposed to represent that you get to make your choice on which like ingredients you want.
Really?
Yeah.
So that must be new since I looked at it, because when
I
I looked at
guess.
it the other day, there was
Can't you
nothing
see
about
when
a
it
claw
was
machine.
No,
posted?
that's not new. That was a year ago.
Really?
Yeah. All these comments are somebody said alien abduction.
I fucking told you.
So which is right? Alien abduction or
Well, that was only one of them. I've seen like 20 of the claw machine.
did Subway come out and say what it was finally? Is that
I'm on Reddit. They're not going to be on here.
no?
Every company's on Reddit.
But I posted that in the chat, and he's like, "What is it?" And I'm like, "I'm not talking about it until the podcast." Well, you can't do that. You can't do that. I
No.
need to know what it is.
No, all I needed to know is it was that fucking stupid ass dress that changes colors for everybody else, or if you look at it
Oh,
a certain
yeah.
way, you see some type of shit. Like that's what I
Squint
needed to
your
know.
eyes
That's
and
all
see
I wanted to
something.
know.
I
And
didn't want to give you that information.
literally. You could have fucking gave us the information.
Why?
That way we could actually have a goddamn conversation about
We're
it.
having a conversation about it.
Yeah, now because we have all the information, all you literally would have had to say was,
I don't want to give you time to think about your responses leading me up. That's not organic.
Yeah, he didn't want you to come to the table with an answer because he couldn't figure one out.
I wouldn't have Googled
I
it.
wanted to have the discussion on the air as I presented to you what the situation was.
It wouldn't have been a discussion. It would have been an opinion formed about whether or not I could see this color or not. That's essentially all I needed to know.
I really want
Was
to
it a
know
color thing?
why Subway hasn't said anything about it, though. Like, that's a weird thing just not to comment on.
They don't
because
even
the
know.
Illuminati has better things to worry about.
I think it's Alyssa's right. I think they hired some probably third market company, and they were like, "Yep, looks good. Throw it on the wall."
it's a penis.
And they
Leave it to
actually just went to
interpretation.
some obscure artist's Instagram and stole that.
Yep.
They just zoomed in on a tiny little piece of it and blew it up and put it
You
on
know,
the wall.
art is about your perspective of viewing things. So it can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, and I wanted this to be a certain way on the podcast, and that's my art, and Ghost is trying to ruin it.
Oh my god.
You're such a bitch.
Jesus.
You got a problem with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's see, we did that.
Hey, what does enzyme mean in there?
What's the difference between an
Yeah.
enzyme and a hormone?
I don't know, Ghost. What's the difference?
You can't hear an enzyme.
Okay. You can't hear a hormone either.
Are you sure?
Did you guys see?
No, probably not.
Oh.
No, because her mouth is taped.
Did you guys see that somebody gave birth or was about to give birth at a Pink concert the other day?
Child would have been
No.
ruined forever.
What? You don't like Pink?
Not anymore.
Why?
She's boring.
She's boring.
She's boring.
How is she boring?
When was the last
But her
song she
hair
put
is so
out?
short and platinum.
Yeah, but she goes on tours and flies around the stadium in a harness.
You know who
How
else
is
does
that
that?
boring?
Wrestlers.
Snap.
Actually, they don't anymore after that one guy died at the dome.
Yeah.
The Thunderdome?
So how is she fucking boring?
She just
Uh huh.
It's not that exciting.
He's
anymore.
not that great at arguments.
It's just
Because
that
she's
exciting
not
anymore.
coming up anymore. Party's been started.
Yeah.
And it ended.
No, it didn't.
Hers did.
Nope.
A long time ago.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm.
Have you seen her body?
I didn't say her body ended a long time
I'm
ago.
just saying.
But no, I actually haven't seen her body. I think the last music video I saw from her was that one where she's on the lawn riding a lawnmower singing about
So
her
what?
her fucking ex-boyfriend. She catches
her
her hair
husband
on
now.
fire. Oh wow, they got married.
Yeah, and had a kid.
Who watches music videos? Do you still watch music videos?
That's an old.
Honestly, not really anymore because most of the music I listen to doesn't put out music videos. King's the only one because they actually like their music videos are like interesting.
Is he just sitting on a
Shut
stage
up.
on a singular stool
No.
with a microphone in
I
front of
hate you
him,
guys.
wearing a black and white striped shirt?
No, there's a huge like quote unquote hidden meanings behind his, except for the one where he licks the fucking stump in the woods. I haven't quite understood that one yet.
Alrighty.
Oh, I understand it immediately.
There's one where he's, what is it? You're the smart one here. Explain it to me, please.
That's him telling everyone he's gay.
Maybe. He could be gay. I don't know if he's ever had a girlfriend, but I also haven't looked that hard into it.
Have you?
Wait a minute. When you find a band you like, you don't obsess over them?
Not like that, no. I listen to their music.
But you don't do like Delilah does?
I mean, watch every time that they breathe or fart or pee or laugh or smile or grow a hair, pluck a hair,
She
shave a
watches
hair.
K-pop. They're robots. They don't breathe or fart.
Oh.
Okay.
Hang on. While we're still on the music thing, can I ask one more question?
This has to do with that,
Let's
but
do
go
it.
ahead.
Oh, okay. Have you guys seen the video and or heard the song Violet's Tale?
No.
No.
I highly recommend that you watch the video and listen to it because it's very interesting and very fucked up.
Who's it by?
Ren.
Yes, master.
R-E-N. Ren. You should definitely look at it. He's I think he's
snapping
from the
and
UK,
pointing.
but it's very interesting.
Okay, question, Callie.
Yeah.
Because you're a girl.
Okay.
What?
You left stuff on my straw.
You lipped it.
You're grounded.
I was going to wipe it off.
I did on my pants.
Oh.
Oh, actually, we have seen this. Van sent, well, I have, and Van has, because he sent all this dude's music to me in video by video once.
I did.
Oh.
Mhm.
So Van still watches music videos?
Oh, this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
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 yeah.
I thought it was very interesting the way he tells a story in all of his videos.
Yeah, he's
They're
an
all
interesting
pretty much
artist.
connected, too.
Yeah, yeah. They go off of each other, tell a big story.
Now, that's a good slam poet. Right there. That
Pretty
guy is.
much.
What? Now, the reason
I'm sorry.
you're a female, I presume.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I like. Are you?
If it
am
helps, I like him when he does all the Psycho Stick songs.
I'm a dog and I like socks. I like socks
Shut
and I'm a
up.
dog. Anyway.
I'm always on your side. Why do you do this to me?
Look, I'm just here for the facts.
It's not facts.
I need to listen to that.
In high school, was there like any band you obsessed over?
Like, obsessed over.
Like, if you saw him live, you'd wet yourself.
Let's not do just high school.
I was gonna say
In her life.
in middle school, like I was, I guess, kind of obsessed with Demi Lovato, but that was like early middle school.
Like, did you want her dick?
No,
I don't think
It was
she
more or
wants their
less
dick.
it was more or less I like idolized her. I wanted to be her
Okay.
at that moment.
When you did you listen to her music constantly on repeat? Just nothing else?
I wouldn't say nothing else, but I listened to it a lot. Yeah.
Did you also go through and watch?
Hang on, is that
interviews
the
with them?
direction you're going in? Is that the
Just
direction you're taking?
Hang on.
Hang on. What was
Hang
your
on.
question, Ghost?
Do you also just strictly watch their interviews? Or like videos of them out and doing their daily public life or anything like that?
No, it's more or less like I kind of get on like, you go into the
This is going in like a direction.
hang on. I get into like the rabbit hole and like I'll find one or come across a video of them like, oh, I haven't
Okay.
seen anything of them, and then I just kind of
How
Keep
long do you
going.
stay in that rabbit hole?
probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Okay, so not like a month.
No.
Okay.
No. Better yet, is there like an actor or like a group that you idolize? Did you ever like come up with fan base scenarios where maybe this is how they live their life, and there's these things going on, and oh my God, so and so stopped talking to so and so, and Jesus Christ, amen, and blah blah bullshit.
So like, what is that? Not fan mail. What is it? Whenever they make
BLs type shit.
fake stories.
Fandom,
Fanfiction.
Fanfic.
fanfic.
No.
Fandom.
It's fan
Just
fiction.
fandom in general.
Yeah. Delilah has found this K-pop band.
Oh, you don't know who they are? You don't remember their name?
No.
Oh,
Stray
weird.
Kids.
Stray Kids.
We're watching their TikToks, their YouTubes, listening to their music, watching their YouTube videos, looking at fandoms. We're looking at Reddit. We're looking into fanfic bullshit. We're creating our own. We're talking to all of our friends about it. Every third word out of that child's mouth has to do with that band. I could be like, hey, child, can you do the dishes? Oh, my God. Did you see that Brandon and Billy?
No. Those aren't Korean enough names.
I didn't see that. This morning, I literally said something to her about breakfast, and she goes, huh, he's got 8 H's in his name. Who?
What the
Who does?
Okay, but that would definitely be a fun fact that I would know.
And he hates the letter H because of it. His real name's actually this, but he goes by this, and he hates H's because of it.
So I will give her one prop on this. Because it is K-pop, half of it is in Japanese. She does actually or Korean, sorry, whatever. Whatever.
We really do need a camera just on my face.
yeah, we do. But she does sit there and she'll write out the lyrics in English. That way, whenever that pops up and she's screaming her lungs out to it, she'll sing it in English while they're doing Korean.
She knows if she's going to sing an inappropriate song to a Korean person this time.
That was Japanese
I
person.
know it was Japanese.
That's what she said
Oh,
this
wait,
time.
what? Hang on. What happened?
When
we
we
went to Florida.
When we went our first family vacation, we went to a sushi place down there that was recommended. No, did I go there? We went there before.
We went there. We
You
went
and I
there when we went
before.
there for 4th of July because we got stuck on the road on 4th of July.
That's it. Yeah. And there was a young Japanese girl who was our waitress, and Delilah started singing a Japanese song to the waitress, and
And she didn't know what the English translation of it
what
was.
it actually meant.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
How dirty was
So
it?
what did she say, the waitress?
she was like, "Oh, that's nice."
Did she
I
tell
wanna
you what
know-
it meant?
What prompted her to want to sing it for her?
Because she was Japanese and
That's-
Delilah was proud that she
New Japanese lyrics.
could sing in Japanese. Hey, what was that song that you sang to the waitress about?
Lord, stop bringing it up.
What was it about?
It's called Touch You. It's from your Bitsy Club.
Yeah, but what was it about?
Okay, that's all. Love you. Bye.
I could probably guess what
So
it's
what was it
about.
about?
So, anyways,
With a title like Touch You, I could probably figure it out.
she uses the Alexa in the kitchen. It's blasting the same songs every day. And I know where you're going to go with this. Yes, I ruined System of a Down for you because I had their CD and it played nonstop on repeat, but I only had a couple of CDs.
For the entirety of the drive to Texas.
So it's
repeat.
like 2 albums.
We had satellite radio for free. You could have
Wow.
listened to you could have listened to King 810.
I don't think it was
What
around
year was
then.
that?
2007.
Hold on, let me do a Google.
You could have listened to anything else.
I could have. I didn't. I
You
ruined
didn't.
System of a Down for you. Oh, well.
What a
Shit
shame.
happens.
In her defense, when we were in obsessive time frames,
2007.
see, he would have been up and coming.
You
Or
can
he would have been
listen
up.
to
I don't know if he
KHN.
would have been
I don't
coming.
think he'd have been on satellite radio.
When we were in that era of our life, we didn't have the internet like they have now. We couldn't view all of that. I was obsessed with the Beatles. I could barely view Beatles interviews. I could barely find Beatles lyrics on
But
the
you
internet.
would have, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I would have. I had a whole ass Beatles book. I still
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Actually, hang on. I
back in
revoked my
those-
statement before.
back in those days, we had CDs and they had the lyrics in them.
Not everyone.
Oh, okay.
See, the Demi Lovato thing, I forgot about this part.
Oh God.
So I was kind of the same thing. Didn't have internet as much. Still had it, just not as popular to use. But Demi Lovato was in a lot of movies and TV shows.
Oh Lord.
So I would watch the movies and the TV shows.
Over and over and over again.
No, just like
One time.
Not one time. I would say probably a couple times.
But she is 100% straight.
yeah. But Jonas Brothers also.
I
And
never.
it-
Never.
Jonas Brothers were after me.
No, I'm just saying they were in the movies with her.
Oh.
That's another reason.
And I'm just saying they were after me. They tried to kill me.
Oh, Jesus.
There were a couple of bands, him, Chevelle, Linkin Park, like those 3 bands. I listened to them a lot, but
Him as in His Imperial Majesty, not him, the Jonas Brothers.
yeah. I would listen to those guys, but I like Five Finger Death Punch was a band I listened to quite a bit. We went to see them in concert. I think they wrote a song after I met them called Have You Heard the One About Me Being a Dick? Because we went backstage. We were going to meet John 5. They skedaddled
they
the fuck out of there
Took off,
quick.
Yeah.
Get back there, and there's like 4 guys sitting backstage. And I'm like, hey, you guys are in a band. And they're like, yep. And I'm like, you're going to have to help me. I don't remember exactly which one. They're like, Death Punch. I'm like, oh my God, you guys fucking rock. Do you mind if I get like an autograph or something? They're like, yeah, just wait here. And they never came back out.
Well, I mean,
Like they were
you
pissed
did-
that I didn't know what they looked like.
I mean, real fans do. If you're a
I said
that-
you
that's how-
rock. I didn't say I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, but their point of view was probably, this dude's just talking out his fucking ass. You don't even know who we are. You probably don't even listen to our music.
Then wouldn't you want to make a good impression?
No, because they don't give a fuck.
Make
Yeah.
a good
They've
experience?
already got
One
half a
person doesn't-
billion other fans.
Exactly. One person doesn't matter.
This story isn't going to go anywhere. Nobody else is going to stop liking them. I don't like them.
And that's the difference
Because of
between
my
them.
experience.
No, I don't like them because their music
Because
sucks.
of my experience.
Their music's dog shit.
It's because of my experience you don't like them.
That's the difference between a band like that and someone like Keanu Reeves.
Oh, dude, Keanu. Although there was a video that came out recently where he got pissed off.
Yeah, because
I
he
mean,
had to
it's
say
allowed to have
Oprah's name.
emotions.
What?
'Cause what?
Oh, you guys didn't hear that?
Uh-uh.
He was elected to announce somebody at like the VMA awards or some shit and give him an award. And he opened it up. He didn't know who he was announcing, so he opened up the envelope, read the name, and he slams it down. And he goes, "I am not saying her name. She's a bad lady," and walked off stage. And it was Oprah
Oh.
Oh, damn. Why
I
is
didn't hear
Oprah a
about
bad
that.
lady?
because she's Epstein Island and all that shit.
Oh,
Well, shit.
good
Didn't-
for
I
him.
didn't hear
No,
about
I,
that.
I think it was Keanu Reeves. There was a video that leaked recently, like people were harassing him in the street or something, trying to. And he's like, "Can you
How
guys?"
dare he get
Oh,
angry
yeah.
about that?
He's like, "Can you guys just like please leave me the fuck alone?" He's like, "It's constantly. I just need a fucking minute to myself."
Shame on him
He
for
has the
being a
right.
human.
I never once said that he was wrong for doing that.
Oh, I know. I'm
But like, that's the worst that's ever gonna come out of that guy's mouth that you've
I mean,
seen.
fuck. I've seen a
Right.
video where somebody hit his motorcycle and he just walked out there and he's like, "It's fine," and then picked it up and just rode off.
Yep.
I mean,
it wasn't even his motorcycle. It was just a random one. That was grand larceny.
He stole it.
Everyone's like, that's Keanu Reeves. It's fine.
It's fine.
It must be his bike. Doesn't he have his own bike brand?
Does he?
Yeah.
He's co-owner.
Oh. Aprilia? No.
no.
But no, like, I don't know. I can't think of any instance where I could even do that or would
Arch.
do that.
Arch?
Arch Motorcycle Company.
Do
They're
they like build
expensive.
motorcycles or do
Mhm.
they like customize motorcycles?
No, they build them from the ground up completely.
Say, aren't they cafe racers?
Kind of.
No, that's full blown a cafe racer.
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Okay, well, I've only seen the one. That's cafe racer.
Okay, but you can't make a judgment based on one picture.
Well, he's gonna look up more, I'd imagine.
I mean, they're, kind of.
Is it just cafe racers?
They got like Harley inspired too, like, but Sportsters and shit.
Ow.
He's trying to find them. He's like, fuck, they're all cafe racers.
What the fuck are you doing, Alyssa? She's trying to deep throat her microphone.
It happens.
She hit her tooth on it. She said,
They're
"Ow."
all kind of cafe.
I can't get my mouth all the way around it though.
Whoa.
Hurts
I
my
don't-
jaw. I think I
Yeah.
need to have it adjusted. My jaw.
That is not as wide as you can open your mouth.
If
You're
that's
so
as wide
full of
as you can
shit.
open your mouth, you need to go to the chiropractor.
Without popping it?
And
Yeah.
have your jaw put back in place.
It pops whenever I open it anyway. It hurts.
Yeah,
Is
I
it-
guess they are all kind of caffeinated. Sorry.
Okay.
He has so many other bikes, though.
Oh yeah, he's just
Kind of. It's more bassy than I expected.
he's definitely just a fan of bikes in general. But no, I'd like to meet Keanu, but I don't know. And the thing is like,
They're expensive.
Someone wanted you to talk about how hot Keanu Reeves is.
If I could be friends with anybody, I think I'd want to be friends with Jennifer Lawrence.
really?
She looks.
She seems so
Really?
fake to me.
She seems hilarious to me.
Her eyes are very close together.
I haven't noticed
That
that.
throws me off. The
That was
guy in the
rude.
video that we watched earlier, his eyes were very close together too. I don't know why that's something that I like hyper focus
How much is
on.
that cafe
Never
rate?
noticed.
$28,000.
Never noticed.
For one bike?
It's Keanu Reeves, man.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
Does he come with the bike?
probably.
He probably
Does he
comes
come
on
on the bike?
first.
First, he delivers it.
That'd be cool.
Delivers it to you, and then you get the bike.
I don't know.
Does he deliver the bike or does he deliver
the load?
come?
Deliverance.
Does it come with a full tank of gas?
But I mean, they're 2,032 cc's,
I would like to.
150 foot-pounds of torque.
How many cc's?
2,032.
God damn!
That's a big ass
So-
Big boy.
fucking bike.
They're super bikes, basically.
I'm good. I don't
You
need
walk up
that.
to it, you go, "Hey, big boy."
Hey, big boy.
How's your motorcycle doing? You worked on it, didn't you?
No,
That's
and they're
naked.
limited to 110 miles an hour, but
What's
there's
the,
some of them are.
what's the
We're gonna
fucking
give you all
point
this
then?
power and you're not allowed to use it.
Yeah.
There's just certain ones.
Well, because Keanu Reeves cares about his fans. He doesn't want them to die.
I mean, I
He's the
get it.
co-founder. Sorry.
Yeah, I know he started it. There is something I would like to discuss a little bit further about my eldest.
Look.
I never. What?
It's
All the
got-
lights?
It tells you how
Gotta-
much juice is in it and how
Yeah.
much charge is left.
That's a disposable?
How much you pay for that?
$20.
That's a lot of technology in that thing.
And to just get thrown away. What a bunch of e-waste. I can't. I don't agree with buying disposables.
Bitch, you have one in your
The
hand.
fuck was
This
in your
is
hand?
an emergency. Like, we got this in Springfield, what, a month and a half ago?
You don't agree with them now because you stopped buying them, but you bought them for like 6 months straight.
Yeah.
Yes,
there's
and then I
still,
bought
like,
something
4 in
so I
my
wouldn't
car.
do it because I don't agree with them. You're literally buying batteries and then throwing them in the garbage where they're going straight to the dump. These are full of terrible
I
for the
collect them.
fucking.
Maybe
They're full of
you
terrible for the fucking.
should start a
Recyclable.
recycling for disposables.
And
thing.
then what do I do with all the trash?
Reuse.
Recharge
Make
them and
things
put
out
them in
of it.
something else.
Make what out of it?
I don't know.
Other
Oh.
vapes?
Use your fucking
That's what
brain.
you could do.
I
How do I
figured
know-
out claw
Hang on, hang on.
machine. You can figure
How
out
do
how
I
to do
not
that.
know if somebody shoved it up their ass or not?
You clean it really, really good. You take everything out of it. You clean it. You
Uh-huh.
put more juice in it and recharge it and resell it.
I feel like there'd be a law I'd break there.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like you have to have a license to sell stuff
No
with.
shit. You get a license for it.
It's a lot of
I
work.
feel like getting a license to sell vapes is a lot harder than selling cigarettes.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Your daughter?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was a cool dad for a little while, right? Like, I got along well with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we like play fight and give each other shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened. I've
at that
become
age.
an idiot and the devil all at once.
It's the age.
It's not just the age.
What else is it?
Grandpa?
I've told you about it multiple times.
Ah,
And
That right there. That is why.
your squeaky knees.
I'm squeaking knees.
Yep.
What? Go on. Discuss.
She is at an age where she doesn't have the self-confidence that she had. She doesn't have the feeling of freedom that she had before when she didn't give a fuck. Now she cares about what people think, and it's developmentally appropriate. But you are constantly... When was the last time you called her into the room to have a conversation? Just talk about her not doing her chores.
The other day. I try to talk to her all the time. I tried to bullshit with her this morning before she left for school.
When do you meet her on her level? When do you talk about the things that she likes?
K-pop.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
I don't
better
know
get into
shit about.
K-pop.
No, I'm not getting into
You
K-pop.
don't have to know about it. You just have to pretend like you care for 5
That's
fucking
fake.
minutes.
I don't like doing fake stuff.
Sometimes you gotta fake it for your kids.
You don't have. Do you care about if your daughter is happy?
I mean, Ghost and I went through this whole thing about how we could get him canceled.
And that's why he's become the devil. Because he's either yelling at her about not doing her chores or dogging on her because of the things that she likes.
I'm sorry. Hang on.
Apologize to her.
No.
Yeah, why are you apologizing
I'm
to
not
me?
sorry
Would
to
you like
her
me to
at this
call her?
moment. No. Taking your dog shit shoes and rinsing them off in a sink full of dishes.
Oh, okay.
That's disgusting.
Yes. He stopped her before she did it.
No, she continued
Oh.
doing it as I yelled, stop, stop, stop,
Okay.
stop, stop.
He stopped her while she was doing it. But
I stopped
there
her. I
are-
tried to stop her before, and she just right into the water. And I'm like, yo, bro. And then she's like, why are you yelling at me? I'm like, because you're not stopping. What else am I supposed to do? Rinse it off in the fucking tub? Wipe it in some grass. This
There's
is
a
the
hose
third
outside.
time I've had to stop you from rinsing dog shit off of something in the sink full of dishes.
Yeah, shush.
Does anybody else hear that?
What?
Speak.
You
I'm speaking.
talking about that tone that you kept hearing?
That ringing after
Yeah.
somebody talks.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it.
I think it was.
I think it was adjacent room. I just
No,
heard it.
It's every time we talk. One of you guys talks. Oh,
I don't hear it.
I'm gonna guess it's my headphones. I can't hear it.
Oh yeah, it might be your headphones getting close to the mic.
Well, no, I was saying like I can't hear it at all.
Oh.
Maybe it's because I have a different kind of headphones than you guys. I don't know.
Are you sure your ears aren't ringing?
No, because I
Yes.
can hear it too.
Are you sure your ears aren't also ringing?
but whenever we take off the headphones, they're not ringing.
Maybe you're allergic to your headphones.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Oh, I did want to point out. I listened back to the episode where we had to have that completely turned down so that way it wasn't echoing. It wasn't echoing in the recording.
Yeah, no, I really.
So when
I
you were
heard
like,
that.
it sounds like this, and it sounded completely normal, I was like, okay.
when I was editing it, I heard that and I was like, I'm leaving it in.
So it's just echoing for us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
whenever you went, it sounds like this. Oh wait, no, it's not doing it.
Do you
Then
see
you're
it's
like,
on?
It sounds like this, and we were like, yeah, that, and it nothing.
Do you see it's on now? I fixed it.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't broken for them.
before.
Well, it's I fixed it for us, so there's no more.
Very nice.
Yeah, I can actually have the USB on all the way, and now I can play music and stuff again from my computer.
Turn that down so we don't blast somebody's ears out.
Yeah, fuck it. Turn it up even higher.
Get your feet off the table.
Fuck
Anyway.
off.
No,
I
get your feet off the
understand.
table.
Why?
Because just get your feet off the table for a damn second. Get your feet off of me.
What?
Hold on.
He really thinks it's my feet on the table causing the problem.
Well, every time you talk, you move, so I thought maybe it was this because I was watching this move of the sound was happening.
Was that it?
No.
Okay.
I still don't hear anything.
He's hearing shit.
No,
It's his
I
old
can
age.
fucking hear it too.
Give me your headphones.
It's not in the headphones.
Is it a kid?
I'm telling you, it's a television.
I don't hear any noise.
Open the door.
Penny's like, the fuck? That right there, that boom. That's a TV.
I still don't hear it.
God damn, I've been saying it's somebody's TV the whole time. I think it's Nate's.
Am I deaf?
Yes.
Yes.
We've told you several times you need to go get your ears checked.
I have before.
And
Not deaf.
how long ago?
A few years.
You should probably do it again.
Elementary school when they did the hearing check
No,
for everyone.
It was for the military.
Elementary, my dear.
Well, you buffed those numbers for the military.
That I hate that game. That
What?
You sit in this like soundproof box and you got a little button with headphones and you sit there and click it every time you hear a beep, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then you start hearing beeps when there's no beeps and you're like, wait. and then it tells you to stop clicking the button because there's no beeps happening, and you're like,
I can honestly say that has not been a problem for me
oh.
during those.
Me and Bilbo have both had that issue where you're sitting there and you're like, is that a beep? Wait, was that a beep? Shit.
They actually
start
don't care if
clicking.
you hear the beeps. They just want to see how you do under stress.
How many clicks you like,
Well, Secret Service is not for this one. All they got to do is play a couple beeps. She's going to give them all the intel.
she just hears
Stop
shit all the time.
beeping! Honey, we quit beeping 3 days ago.
I kid you not. I'm pretty sure one of the times I did the test, because I did it multiple times. One of the times I did the test, I was still beeping, and I'm pretty sure that the test was over because 3 seconds after I hit that button, they opened up the doors.
So, anyway.
Oh.
The things that she's doing are developmentally appropriate
I don't care.
for a
I
teenager.
don't like it.
You don't have to like it, but your daughter doesn't need to think you don't like her, which is
can't
where you're at
stand
right
her.
now. So,
Just kidding.
if you have an issue with the way that she's treating you, you need to step back and get on her
Okay,
level.
no, I've done that. That is not what she wants right now. There's no reason where I can say, hey, when you do that, do it this way, please. Well, no. What was the argument she had with both of us the other day about REM sleep? It's that shit. Like, you're a fucking college-educated nurse, and she was arguing with you. Well, I guess Google's wrong then. I guess Google is wrong.
It's developmentally appropriate. But if you
don't-
continue on the path you're on, you're going to wind up like me with my parents.
I don't need her acting like
Yeah.
Pretty sure they can hear you in my mic.
that was the point.
She's not. Do I act like my mother?
No.
Because I was the same way. I had to be like that. Maybe it's a sign or a symptom of having spent time with my mother that you feel like you have to do things and find the answers just to make sure they're correct. And you can't trust anyone around you and the things that they say.
Because
Nobody. Precisely.
then you deal with it.
It's not how that works.
That isn't how that works.
It's your daughter now.
Nope.
Don't give me that look.
All right, you gotta start paying child support.
With what money?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. I make money. Buy solar.
bippity-boppity-boop.
No, actually, I did pretty good last month.
I will give you that.
Number 2 in the whole company.
Where's my money?
Sold $10.
Your last paycheck was double what it's been.
Actually, it was almost quadruple.
What?
Where'd the rest of it go?
No, almost triple. Over triple.
When I hear quadruple, I think of like $1 million. I don't know why.
2.32.
Bum, ba, ba.
You sure about that?
So almost.
Before taxes? Did you calculate before
No,
taxes?
I calculated what was in my bank account.
Your bank account.
I fucking knew it.
Your bank account.
It's mine, bitch.
It wasn't my bank account when I was the breadwinner.
Yes, it was. I didn't buy myself anything.
Oh my God, you still don't buy yourself
And now that
anything.
I make money, I still don't buy myself anything.
That sounds like a you problem.
Because he made it so that way I'd have no money to buy
Hey,
myself
by the way, I
things.
think I owe you some money.
Yeah.
Not you. Her.
Why?
Because I looked
Because
back
I'm
on
the
my
breadwinner.
Amazon
Oh, yes.
purchase, and I think I accidentally used her gift card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did.
Yeah, and I tried to go back and fix it to like take it off there because before they charge you, you can still go back and change like the account, and I couldn't figure it out.
Was it like $20 or something?
I'll have to look. I think it was.
The purchase itself was $20. I think I used
think-
$10 of it.
I don't know. I have the thing on
Yeah.
my Amazon.
Yeah, she actually looked at me and she goes, "Did you order something on Amazon?" I went, "No." And she
Mhm.
goes,
No, I knew it was her because it was going to her house.
"I think
Yeah,
Callie used my."
And it was for your
Credits.
grandma, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
yeah, it was a bird egg or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that working?
She hasn't laid any more eggs, so I guess. But
Is the fake one in there?
I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't look.
Squirrel.
fuck buying birds
But
to
yeah,
have as
I'll
pets.
give you 10 or 20, however fucking much it was. I forgot.
Just
It was
tell us
500.
whatever it was on,
I don't have
on
that.
the Amazon, on the gift card. Just charge like...
Huh?
You can go on Amazon and you can put like a specific amount on as
you
a
can
gift
put
card.
it. Oh, okay, I'll do that.
That's actually how they got there because I finally went through after years of hoarding my like gift card, like credit gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
I just put them all on there as credits and ordered off of Amazon.
Are those your old shoes?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try and figure it
No.
out.
You've already
I
worn
meant to bring
holes
that
in
up
the new
last
ones?
weekend because that's like when I did it
No.
around and we were doing the podcast. I completely forgot.
Yeah.
So are those your old shoes?
No.
You're a dumb little twat.
Well, you gotta ask obvious.
Well, how long have you had these ones?
Not very long.
The other ones lasted you way longer than those ones.
Yeah.
Did you think that they will take them back?
After 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean,
Actually, I think they do that. Do?
Do.
Oh well.
They'll take them back.
I ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for
You also
that.
don't have time to take back AirPods that you broke.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You were supposed to go with me.
Ain't nobody got
$200 and some
time
odd
for
dollars
that.
later. I hope the mud enjoys listening to those.
Sure he does. Sure it does.
My name is Mud.
My
I got
name is Moot.
bronchitis.
do you know the name of the band that did that song?
I did before you said it. Hang on.
Starts with a P, right? It's Pantera.
No, it's not Pantera.
Pentotics.
Definitely not them.
P.
What are we talking
Give me like
about?
the first three letters.
Well, I can't do that.
Hang on, what are we
The
talking
first two.
The band who sings the song "My Name Is Mud."
Give me the first two letters.
about? Paramore.
Definitely ain't Paramore.
PR.
Oh, I know.
It's not like Prometheus. Fuck, what the name is the goddamn
What the name is the goddamn. Yes.
Primal.
Primal. That's it. Goddamn.
You're still wrong.
No.
It's Primus.
Primus. Fuck.
Yeah,
Optimus Prime.
Primus. Optimus Primus.
When you were kids, were you afraid to have like an arm dangling over the bed
No.
when you were sleeping?
It was my foot. I was scared to have my foot dangling over the edge.
Were you scared to have like a
A limb.
limb?
When I was little, like at that age, I was scared to have any part of me out from under the blankets, including my head.
Actually,
That's what happened. It was all aha.
Aha.
It's an anoxic brain injury. That's the problem.
you fried your brain.
Is it not Nate?
By the way, last episode we were talking about something, and
Well, I think she was going somewhere with
Yeah,
that.
it was.
oh, sorry. We're above Annabelle. That's all I was gonna say.
Everything.
Everything.
And that's disgusting, child. Gross. All right, she's taking up our valuable time that we are charging people to listen to.
Turn down, quit yelling, please. Thank you. Goodbye. Is Delilah's TV on too?
Is that what we're hearing is
It's
K-pop?
probably her freaking
All right, thank you, bye.
Alexa.
Anyways, where were you going with that?
As an adult, are you now afraid to have things hanging over the bed?
No. No. I used to do the thing with the blanket though.
No, at
but
this
now I don't have a
at this point, I'm just like, take me.
Precisely. I used to be terrified. In the late 80s, early 90s, Stephen King produced something called Creep Show, and it was movies, and they had like short little
Snake.
movies in it.
I already told him to turn it
And
down
one
like
of
7
them-
times.
Was about this box that was in this building, and it had a creature in it that would come out and like eat people, and then it would like push itself, or like push its box all over the building and like just attack people at
just
random from
reminded
random
me.
spots. And that made me so afraid to have any of my limbs hanging over the side of the bed. But now I'm just like, you know, if it's there, I don't have to do this anymore. Eat me, please. Just take me away.
See, what you reminded me of, do you guys remember? I don't know what it is, but there was a movie about a little monster that would be under the bed, and it was friends with the kid. Any ideas?
No.
Any,
Monsters, Inc.
No.
That was
It-
Monster in the Closet.
No, this was like a live action. Like
So was Monsters
my
Inc.
friend,
That was real.
my friend, my. I'll figure this out.
One that I think of when you're talking about this, especially Stephen King, Dreamcatcher.
Yeah, but that didn't have monsters in the closet. or under the
No,
bed.
but I'll tell you, you watch that at a young age, you're worried about what's going to fly out of your ass.
True story. You smell ethanol anywhere, and you're like, "All right, who's got it?"
You know what I'm talking about?
Little monsters.
Never
Oh,
watched
that was
it.
a cute movie.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Did you ever watch Dreamcatcher?
Bro, I grew up on that shit.
So do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Scooby Dooby Doo,
That's Scooby Doo.
where are you? The kid sings that in there
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
because he has the Scooby Doo lunchbox, right?
Been a long time since I've seen it.
Never seen it.
That
Don't ask
movie
me.
got stuck in my fucking head. There is one that I never could figure out what it was, though. And Garrett is listening right now, so he'll help figure... Well, you figured yours out. He'll help figure this one out. Some leaf was brought over from, like, overseas in this crate, and this monster came out of it. And, like, started spawning other monsters. And it's, like, this big pterodactyl-looking thing.
What the fuck?
The only
Leave.
thing that I can think of when you talk about things, terrifying things getting imported from other places is
Herpes.
the movie Arachnophobia.
I never saw that, actually.
I would imagine not. There were so many spiders in that movie.
Did you ever watch Eight-Legged Freaks?
Yes.
Was it
Pretty
Starleaf?
sure we did.
Let me see a picture.
No, that's from Land Before Time.
Leaf Monster.
This may have been a porn that he watched.
I would remember if there were boobies.
This is the picture for Starleaf.
That looks like a marijuana movie.
That is a marijuana
It
leaf.
probably is. This is Leaf Monster.
Nope. I said pterodactyl.
Listen, I'm doing what I can.
Sorry,
How about
pterodactyl.
Epic?
Nope.
Was this like a real live action?
Yeah.
It was
You know,
all
I
in his
actually
head.
saw on TikTok earlier today or Facebook Reels. I don't even know what I'm watching half the time when I'm doing these. There's a game. Fuck. What is the game called?
I don't know, but you just lost.
You have
Yep.
to give us more, you motherfucker.
That one gets her every time.
Fired.
Did it look like this?
Potentially.
That doesn't look like a pterodactyl.
Not at all. I have no fucking clue. What about this?
That's the same thing.
That looks like the mind flare.
But it's giving you a representation of how big. Okay. Well,
No.
I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, is that from Cloverfield or whatever?
Yeah.
The only movie that ever terrified me as a kid was Signs.
Only that one scene.
Okay,
Hang
this.
on, what's
It was just the
Signs?
movie in general because it didn't show the aliens.
What is it?
Signs, the movie Signs.
They
Hmm.
showed like parts of the aliens.
Yeah,
but they
parts of the
never-
aliens,
yeah.
but it was all just your imagination.
Yeah. Well, the only part of the movie that like ever got me like jump scare wise was the scene where they're showing the news clip and the alien like walks between the two buildings.
Have I seen this?
Signs?
Signs?
It's an older one.
The alien walks between the buildings.
Yeah, they're it might not be buildings, but it's between two tall things and then it walks into the dead space between.
Oh, I don't remember that. Overwatch.
The
The
video
game.
game. Overwatch.
Are they making
2?
like a show?
I don't know.
How do you spell reveal?
This is like a full blown cutscene from it.
I don't know. Maybe it's a cutscene like how Fortnite does it.
Is Overwatch like one of those that continues playing? Like,
I mean, there was an Overwatch. They got rid of Overwatch and replaced it with Overwatch 2. So they might be. I don't know.
watching this makes me want to play it.
It's not that fun.
Oh,
We're
is this
watching
Signs?
a clip from Signs. Is it like what?
Just watch. You'll see the scene that I'm talking about. It's literally the scene that I'm talking about.
I don't think I've seen this movie. Birthday party.
Yeah. There's like a bunch of kids running around screaming. Not in a good way. Liam Neeson screaming at them to move.
That was Joaquin Phoenix.
See?
That scene.
Okay, I've never seen that.
I told you saw the alien.
It was blurry.
I wouldn't say that's 100% about your imagination,
I
though.
will say, as cheesy as it is,
See, it's terrifying.
Pilates.
the Bird
Ew.
Box was actually kind of scary to me. Because, again, you don't know what it looks like. It leaves it up to the imagination type of thing.
Yeah, you never did see anything good.
It's not scary, but you know what's still fucking good? A Quiet Place. Have you
It
guys
is.
seen the second one?
Yes, it's
No.
good.
No, it's fucking good, and they're coming out with a third
Alien.
one.
Yeah. Let's say there's a scene with it in the house.
I know somebody that has Tourette's, and that's
Or
one of
it's
their
just
tics.
a bald guy.
They just do that.
But Callie, did you see that they were coming out with a third one?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand where it's
Okay, I'm not
placed
holding this
at.
up anymore.
It's the very beginning, the very start of where it starts.
I thought that was in the second one.
Nope. It just shows you how the main dude in it,
Mm-hmm.
how it started for him, and then it shows present day. But this is like the very beginning, in a whole different area. So
Well,
they were
that's
in a little
confusing
town.
because in the second one, sorry, spoilers. In the second one, it shows them at the baseball
Oh.
field.
I want to see The Quiet Place 2 and 3, so please don't ruin any of it.
Shut up.
I'm serious.
I'm just gonna say this: it's the baseball field.
Yeah.
Is that
it's
not-
not gonna ruin
Delilah
it.
tells
Is
the
Is that
entire.
not the same as what they're trying to show in the third one?
It is, but it's a different perspective, and it only showed like a small clip of how it began,
Oh, okay.
and that's it. That's it.
So
I
we need to
guess
watch
that
2
is
and
true.
3.
I guess
Yeah.
that is true.
Because you liked the first
Well,
one
the
of
third
that,
one
didn't
isn't
you?
out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the third one's not out. It comes out.
Even though it's kind of an apocalyptic. Alyssa has a weird fear.
comes out June 28th.
It's the end of the world
should all go. We
movies.
should go.
She cannot stand to
Elaine's
watch any of
birthday.
those.
I'm down.
I'm talking
We're
to you
making
here.
plans. Sorry, what?
Alyssa has a weird fear of apocalyptic movies. Like, she can't stand to watch them.
It's not like the
Mad
aliens
Max?
and stuff. It's like the
zombies.
no. It's 28 Days Later was one of my favorites. 28 Weeks Later, not as good. 28 Years Later is supposed to come out this year.
No shit.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, no
Why didn't they
shit.
do like a 28 months later?
I don't know.
They
fuck it.
skipped
Because it's
No
been like
shit.
28 years since the first
What's
one
the one
came out.
with Will Smith in it?
Legend.
Legend.
She
I
could not
imagine.
stand to watch that one.
Not well. That was because he killed the dog.
That's fair.
That's why
That's fair.
the ones where comets or something are going to hit the
Yeah,
earth, she
it's
cannot
something-
watch
yeah.
those. Like anything like the survival movies where you like, hey,
Oh,
I
so
hope you can
like-
survive. But if it's like
Yeah.
imminent, like everybody's going to die no matter what the fuck you do.
So basically, like what's that? It's based off of religion. What's that movie called?
Oh, it's gonna be 28 months later apparently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the one
Judging
that I
by
saw was years.
some-
Maybe they're doing both.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know now.
You know what I'm talking
But the
about?
guy
though?
the guy that was the main character in the first two
Uh-huh.
is directing it.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Say it again.
It's a movie. It's kind of like
Oh, it's based on religion.
Yeah, but like they just kind of bloop. They disappear because of the rapture or whatever.
Oh. No, I don't know what one.
Is
you're
it called the
talking about.
rapture? No.
Are you talking about the one, the Book of Eli?
No.
That was a damn good movie.
I think this has got like some pretty.
Didn't we watch the Book of Eli, you and I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like when I
Denzel
was growing up,
Washington.
The End of Days was one of my favorite movies. But it's Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, even though it has Steve
Carell.
Carell in it. I fucking hated that movie. And that movie is actually what prompted me to take a pregnancy test.
Oh,
Because I did cry during that one. But it wasn't because it was sad. It was because my anxiety was through the fucking roof.
Gotcha.
anxiety attack. It's
I'm still laughing
called,
at you.
Watch funny movie. panic attack.
Okay, apparently
called
it's
Left
yours. I
Behind.
don't fucking know. Google has back and forth.
It's called Left Behind, and it's got Nicolas Cage and a couple other big actresses in it. But yeah.
Oh, you know what movie looks fucking badass, but at the same time, I'm sitting here going, this kind of seems like, oh, fuck, what is the name of it? It's got Keanu Reeves in it. It's like his latest and greatest set of films. The Boogeyman.
John Wick?
It's like John Wick, but with the bald British dude,
Jason Statham?
Jason Statham. It's called The Beekeeper.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that.
I
It's
haven't
essentially
seen-
Jason Statham, it seems like, as the
Jason
Boogeyman.
Statham.
As the Boogeyman,
He always plays
Keanu
himself.
Reeves.
I mean, if you want to go into it, Jason Statham's been making those movies since way before Keanu Reeves played the Boogeyman.
I understand, but I definitely want to see it. It just gives very much like that vibe.
John
But-
Wick meets the transporter.
Yeah,
Did you guys watch the trailer for Deadpool 3?
I did.
Did you know
I
there's a
have
short film
not.
called The Aftermath?
I did not know that existed.
Huh.
Maybe
did
that's why
not.
they're making the other one, because no one knew that one existed.
So tell me about it.
What is it?
You haven't seen it?
No.
What is it?
Deadpool 3.
The trailer came out.
What's it look like?
Fucking good.
It looks really fucking.
I haven't seen it, but I bet it looks good.
It looks good.
Probably.
I'm
It
wedgie.
looks good, but
It
I
looks
have a
good.
feeling watching the trailer that it's going to be very played out. Like it's just going to be more of the same jokes wrapped into another film.
And
That's
what's
all
wrong with that?
Deadpool is.
Literally.
He's literally the same joke going through like 30 fucking years of comics.
And that's what makes him great.
I know, and he's going to do a great job because it's fucking Keanu Reeves. But
All right.
Ryan Reynolds.
He's going to have Wolverine in it.
It's going to have what?
Mhm, I knew
Wolverine.
that.
Oh, he finally gets Wolverine.
Yeah. In the trailer,
That's the only part that
in
has
the
Wolverine.
trailer, there's Wade, and it's his birthday party, and there's a lot of the X-Men in the room.
Oh.
Those aren't just X-Men. Those were also his team from the last movie.
I know, but there were also a lot of X-Men in the room.
So they actually got some funding to be able to.
Well,
They
now
really
now
did.
Sony owns the rights.
I know. I was just joking.
Yeah, so now they can actually combine it, and it looked like in the commercial that he gets invited to join. Like
The X-Men.
no,
Marvel.
Marvel.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be interesting.
I mean, it doesn't matter what it's about. We're
I
going to
don't-
watch it.
I don't know
It
if
could
he gets
literally
invited,
be about Ryan Reynolds clipping his toenails.
but basically
and we
he
would
said
watch it.
he's going to be the
Yeah.
Marvel superhero.
He's gonna be the Marvel Jesus.
Yeah, the Marvel Jesus.
Oh Lord.
It looks good. If
Which
you,
Deadpool goes back and forth through those comics like the motherfucker.
yeah,
Oh,
So-
really? I
Mhm.
didn't know that.
Deadpool like
Hops universes.
all the time.
I wonder how they're gonna do that since Disney owns Marvel and then now Sony owns.
He makes a comment in the trailer about this is a Disney film. This is new for them.
Oh, real? I'm confused.
Oh yeah. In the commercial, he jokes about like this is a Disney film. This is new for them.
Hmm.
He's always breaking
But
down the
then
fourth
again-
wall.
They did break the whatever you want to call it for no cussing in any movies with the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie. They said the first F-bomb in that movie.
They've had F-bombs in
You
Disney
know-
films.
Not any of the Marvel movies.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't.
Maybe not. Are
My
you sure?
favorite
I
I
guarantee
don't
it.
think they have because they did make a big deal about it because he
Yep.
says, get in the fucking car.
My favorite
Is
F-bomb.
there a new Guardians of the Galaxy?
The newest one, yeah.
I guess we haven't seen that one.
My favorite F-bomb in anything we've ever watched was in the last season of Jujutsu Kaisen. And the one guy is being attacked, or getting ready to be attacked by a huge bitch. And he turns around and he goes, "Aw, fuck you."
I don't know if I've seen that.
You haven't finished Jujutsu Kaisen?
I watched everything that they've got on fucking.
Crunchyroll.
Funimation,
We have been
Crunchyroll.
on an absolute
Oh, sure.
anime kick lately.
I don't want to watch anything that has real people in it.
Okay. Explain.
I just don't. Real people don't bring me the dopamine. I've been struggling lately. We had a couple of new friends that we added to Fortnite, and one of them did a thing, and I have no way to prove it, but because the thought is in my brain that this person did it, it fucking dried up all the dopamine that Fortnite gives me.
What did
Like-
they do?
I don't know if they listen to the podcast.
So
I mean, that's true. So, Lego Fortnite, you have to go and gather fucking materials, and you have to make these charms. And one of the charms takes a lot of fucking difficult to get materials. And you have different biomes in Lego Fortnite. So you need like a fire charm for the cold place, and you need a cool charm for the hot places. Well, if you go back and forth, in order to keep optimal amounts of hearts, it's best to like store the fire charm when you're going to the desert and
to be able to like,
vice
switch
versa.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were all going to the desert, and we all stashed our fire charms in like chests at the base camp. Well, then when we logged on the next time, all of the fire charms were gone. Like I made Nate log into his to make sure he didn't have any. Everyone logged in until this one person logged in, and they suddenly have 3 of these fire charms, which is incidentally the same amount of fire charms that are missing. And they said, no, I didn't take these. I made these with materials that were just lying around already, like in the chests. Motherfucker, no, you did not. Because there weren't those materials in the chests. Because we had to go make more.
What were they wanting to do with them? Just stash them for themselves?
I don't fucking know. And I don't fucking care. And it wasn't even the point. Like, if you had all the fire charms, fine. Just put them back in a damn chest. Or if you want to keep them, keep them. I don't give a fuck. But don't fucking lie and say that you made them when we know you didn't. And it's the lying, like the Fortnite is supposed to be a good time. Friends are supposed to be like, you know, having a good time and
Fucking with each other.
yeah.
Yeah.
But lying
Stealing
about
each
some
other's
bullshit
kills.
like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Taking each other's gold weapons.
Yeah. Scott.
He thinks you're actually talking to him. He can't see you staring at me.
I cannot. I'm talking to both of you motherfuckers. And
If, like I said the other day, if I didn't steal kills, how would I get any?
I don't
I don't
fucking
know.
know.
Get better.
Because the 2 solo rounds, I hopped off of squads with you guys and I ran 2 solo rounds. And in those 2 solo rounds, I got 9 kills and placed 7th, and I got 7 kills and placed 22nd. I can get kills when this motherfucker isn't around.
I'm just faster
See,
at getting them
listen,
than you are.
You gotta
You
be
ran
like
him
me.
over with a car.
No. You gotta be like me with Bilbo, all right? So I at first was stealing all of his kills.
Are we calling him that now? That I
It's-
called him that the other day?
That's been a nickname from somebody else before.
What was the one that I called him the other day on Fortnite and it absolutely killed Michael?
I don't remember.
Oh.
But anyways, you just kind of gotta shoot him a couple times and then just stand there and watch.
I had these people. I didn't need him there to shoot him at all.
Well, that's true.
Bitch,
But
I was playing
that's-
solos.
Sometimes I do that. You know, I'll just be like, you know, shoot at him a couple times and then just kind of run away and start looting some more.
Yes, Ghost?
Horizon 2 is finally on PC.
No, it's not.
Judging by my Google
Did you
search.
see that Xbox is no longer making Xboxes?
What are they making?
Nothing.
Computers.
They actually are. They're
I mean,
making
it's
parts for computers
Microsoft.
now.
They've always made parts for computers.
That's all they're going to do.
Is that true, though?
Yes. They're not going to make any more Xboxes.
They're getting out of the console game.
Yep.
So wait a minute. Microsoft bought up damn near all. She's looking it up hardcore right now. Is that the Forbidden West? No shit.
March 21st.
Oh, so it's not out yet.
It's
Fucker.
pre-buy.
You fucking
Yeah,
liar.
It's pre-buy.
You can
Complete
buy it
edition
pre-buy.
pre-buy for $60.
It's on
That's
there.
the complete edition. That's everything. That's even the one
All
that
the
I don't have.
DLCs.
Yep. I gotta get the last one.
Anyway, Fortnite doesn't give me dopamine
Hang on, you
anymore.
were saying something, and I was responding to it. You'd said something.
Xbox isn't making consoles anymore.
Oh, yeah. So Microsoft, there was this huge deal because Microsoft bought up Blizzard and Activision. And they were like, don't fucking sell it to them. PlayStation was like, don't sell it to them because they're gonna pull those titles and we're not going to be allowed to have them on PlayStation. No. Their goal was to take console out of the fucking picture completely because honestly,
What they're gonna do, so like Black Ops, like those games, like the Modern Warfare type games that they own now, instead of it saying like Activision, it's going to say Xbox. So I've heard that part. Now I do know that I don't think they're making any more consoles.
so they're planning to just be like, yeah, PlayStation, sorry, there's no such thing as console games anymore. They're all on PC now.
mean, what is even the point? Like, keep making consoles, but put an OS on them. Because most people, if they want to play mouse and keyboard and they can't afford a computer, they just hook a mouse and keyboard up to their console.
I think the goal here is to get laptops so mainstream that people don't want to buy consoles anymore.
But then again, now PlayStation has a monopoly over consoles.
No, they don't.
No, you got
I wouldn't say
Nintendo.
monopoly.
You have
but
Nintendo,
like
you have
Steam.
Steam,
Steam's got the Valve Index now.
ROG,
Or the Valve.
or Asus.
But what are all these Xbox players gonna
Asus
do?
now has their own handheld console out.
All these Xbox players
That's
are gonna
basically
lose
a
their
handheld
shit.
computer that you can hook a mouse and keyboard up to. So what's even the point? Keep making the consoles because people can afford that. People can't afford to go spend several grand
I
on a
think
computer.
you said they're making computer parts now.
I believe so.
Well, it's Microsoft.
They're going to make affordable computers because you got to think about it.
Or-
Everything in an Xbox is a GPU, CPU, and all that shit now. Like they're already
Here's-
full-fledged computers.
Here's what I'm thinking, possibly. All these die-hard Xbox people aren't going to want to make a switch to another console like PlayStation or Sony or whatever the other ones you guys mentioned. So they're going to purchase PCs from Xbox that has an Xbox label on it.
I mean, that's kind of what a lot of the Xbox players have already done. They
Yeah.
used to be Xbox people, now they got PCs.
We were
Yeah.
more PlayStation people.
No, the fuck you weren't.
No.
Every fucking child in this house is a fucking Xbox.
Well,
you had
that's
one
because-
PlayStation.
Hang on. Do you know why they all have Xboxes?
Because it's the only thing we could fucking find.
It's the only thing we could find, and we purchased them 2 days before Christmas.
Literally, there were no PlayStations to buy.
We bought all of them
However,
in Twin Falls, Idaho.
before you had that, the main thing you guys used, before you went and got all your kids'
We
things,
had an Xbox and a PlayStation, but,
but the main thing you guys used was the Xbox.
yes,
No.
because
And
it
then
updated
Van
faster.
would sit there and talk shit about how the PlayStation sucked.
That's because they didn't have a hard drive. We preferred the PlayStation
I
games.
didn't prefer either.
I preferred PlayStation games over Xbox. I used the Xbox to stream media onto my TV. I didn't even use it to game on.
I did because you had your gaming laptop. I initially started Fortnite on the Switch,
Now,
and then I played on Xbox, and then I got my own computer.
Did you start Fortnite on the Switch?
That's basically what I did for the entirety of COVID lockdown.
You started when we were at the old house playing Fortnite.
No, I started the Christmas we moved here, 2019.
Yep.
Chapter 2, Season 1.
I remember it because we were all sitting on the couch playing Xbox, Fortnite on the Xbox on the big TV.
And I'm pretty sure it was Christmas Day that I started playing.
I guess we didn't have the internet to play it out there.
No, they did on their tablets,
They were playing it out there on their iPads.
on their iPads.
And then Epic pissed off Apple, and they're like, all right, no more fucking Fortnite on an iPad.
So, back to the initial conversation because it was going in another direction. Fortnite doesn't bring me dopamine anymore as much. VR doesn't really bring me a whole lot of dopamine anymore. And then this asshole, the other day, I finally get on VR, right? We just talked about how, like, asteroids hitting the Earth. It's like cosmic apocalyptic things I hate. He takes me to this world and then is like,
You're
click
a
the
dick.
button. So I clicked the button and the fucking sun exploded.
No, the
Well,
first
here's-
one was the Charkanov event that took out the dinosaurs, which was literally an asteroid hitting the Earth and blowing it up. And then I was like, now hit this one, and the sun explodes.
I have a question.
It was a good
Do you
world,
not
though.
like it because it, in a sense, scares you, or do you just not like it because it's cheesy? Type of
I
I
thing.
like it's
don't-
because it's a possibility.
I don't think it's cheesy.
I don't
Well,
like it. I don't care if I die. I care if something happens to my kids, and I care if something happens to me and nobody is there to take care of the kids.
And she cares what happens to her husband.
You don't
I
like
care
the
about my
thought of
kids.
it could be a possibility.
Yes.
Gotcha. Like that's more likely than aliens or
No.
hang on or a zombie apocalypse. So you don't
Yeah.
like.
I think the odds of a zombie apocalypse or aliens would be more than an asteroid hitting the Earth.
I don't.
But
Plus, with all the
it's
history of asteroids hitting the Earth
Yeah.
versus all the history of zombie apocalypses.
Exactly.
But that's just it. That's just it.
They're 1-0, baby.
No, that's just it. Those have happened.
Yeah.
And they happen millions and millions of years apart.
And history repeats itself.
Correct. But also new things happen. I mean, Jesus, COVID just happened. For all we know, that could have started the first zombie apocalypse.
Jesus COVID?
How do you know it was the first time it happened? Maybe
No, COVID
took out
Jesus.
the dinosaurs first, and then the asteroid hit the Earth.
You're just furthering my point. That it's more likely for a genetically modified, like, we're more likely going to be taken out by fucking bacteria, or actually the big one is fungus. If fungus ever evolves to the point where it can infect humans, we're fucked.
Actually, we already have something that's
Yep.
worse than that. And they're called
me.
prions. And I hate them.
But you have to eat brains.
No, you just have to eat something that's come into contact with a prion. So if you eat something off of a dish
dude?
that has had a deer with chronic Wasting's disease, you could potentially contract a prion.
Yay. What?
Yes,
There's a
yes.
movie I think you will like because it's a psychological thriller
Mm-hmm.
and it's really, really good. I don't know if you'll like it too much because it's not action-y, and I've never really seen you watch anything psychological thrillery
What's it called?
or act like you'd like anything psychological thrillery. Am I wrong? I've never watched a I've never watched a psychological thriller with you. Okay. You don't sit there and listen to fucking murder podcasts. I think you'll like it. It's called Nefarious.
Okay.
It is on Hulu, I believe. And it is so fucking good. And
Don't
it
leave
is
your lips on it.
such a goddamn mindfuck, and like the ups and downs on it. Like, I felt bad for the dude. Like, it makes you feel bad for the dude that you should.
I don't know if you like psychological thrillers, but I remember how I was so excited to see that last Joker movie. That's literally what that was.
I don't think that was.
But there was things blowing up in that one.
The last Joker movie was absolutely a psychological thriller,
But
and there
there's
was
also
nothing
lots
blowing up in that
There's
one.
also action.
No, there's not.
There is.
The last Joker movie, there is so little action in it. It's literally about him losing his fucking mind.
And there's action in it. He
What?
he literally takes a gun out and blows the dude's fucking head off.
At the very end of the movie.
And there's also parts, like, there's so much other shit in that movie.
There's no action really in that movie. It's all psychological thriller.
Either way, yeah,
He
he's not
kills
opposed to
people.
psychological thrillers.
Your point is invalid because he kills people at the very beginning of the movie on a fucking train.
He doesn't. It's not the beginning. It's like
pretty
halfway through
fucking
it.
close. And he gets the shit beat out of him, and like there's other things, but like this is literally the entire movie's basically set in one fucking room.
Yes, I like psychological thrillers.
Well, like I said, I didn't know if you did.
I like morally gay.
Morally
I also like morally gay characters. Morally gray characters. Like,
So did you like Joker?
I was kind of indifferent about Joker. It could have been the environment in which I was watching it, because I wasn't able to like totally get into it. It was very illegal, so I can't talk about it.
Mute.
My fucking laptop was hanging out on the dashboard of the truck while we drove through a goddamn
Okay,
city.
yeah.
You weren't watching it. You were driving.
I was. From the passenger seat, because this asshole was watching it.
I was not. I'd already seen it.
Lane, babe. Babe, that's the line.
I just
Rumble
suck at
strip.
driving.
Hey, don't hit that car. Back in your lane, babe.
See, that's your problem. I drive all the time without you there, and I make it just fine from A to B.
Well, my point is, if you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. Then
What's
you'll
it
like
called
it.
again?
Nefarious.
Divergent?
Nefarious.
Maleficent.
I hate you. Alyssa, you should watch the movie Nefarious. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Well, you almost got it all the way around at that time.
I will never get it all the way around it.
Speaking of that, I'm not going to try open my mouth that wide to prove a point and get lockjaw in the process.
Is that why you refuse to open your mouth all the way?
Yes.
You've had it before, haven't you?
No, I don't want to get it because then it's more likely that I'll get it more often.
So that's
My
your
jaw pops as it is.
irrational fear is getting lockjaw.
That's not irrational.
I mean, that fucking hurts.
That is
But
not
you've
an
never had
irration-
it before.
I am more likely to get it than most people
Why is that?
because of my jaw.
Because you're morally gay.
No. That would make me less likely to get it.
What are we at here? We're at a minute. We're at a minute and 20 seconds that we've been recording.
Ah, very nice.
That was a very long minute.
I think we should go ahead and wrap it up here just
Yeah.
because
I'm
we
tired.
can't be doing 3-hour-long episodes anymore, or we're going to end up not being able to distribute at the end of the month.
I have one more thing.
Okay.
We were talking about Disney. And Disney fucking getting into things, buying things. The motherfuckers have bought into Epic Games.
Yep.
This is actually going to be badass.
It could be, but it also pisses
Yeah, it's
me
gonna
off.
end up like fucking Kingdom Hearts.
I understand.
What's your problem with Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts started like that, though.
Sucks.
What? The fuck did you just say?
Kingdom Hearts sucks.
I'll record the beatdown. Don't worry.
Go ahead. I
You
guess
a
he doesn't
hoe.
realize both of us have a Keyblade tattoo.
Literally.
I don't give a fuck.
It's
Kingdom
okay
Hearts
to have
sucks.
bad taste in games and music.
Bitch, you play nothing but Fortnite. Fuck off.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
Eh.
Play something else.
Millions of others say the same thing.
Because it's so
What?
simple and basic. And
It's that what it is?
Yeah.
It's simple and basic, so you could just hop on and win, right?
Considering I have so many screenshots of me winning that I got literally fucking bored of the game. Yeah. I
Oh
probably
my
could.
god, he quit playing because he was winning too much, babe.
I quit playing because I was fucking bored of it. No, I said I quit playing the game because I got fucking bored of it.
Because you were winning too much.
No, because it was fucking boring.
Do we need to go back and pull a clip? I believe it was like, I have so many screenshots of me winning, so I got bored of it.
Well,
That is what you said.
either way, I quit playing it because I got fucking bored with it. It's fucking boring. It's the same shit season after season after season. I don't like Modern Warfare games, like Call of Duty, Black Ops, all that shit you play online with all your friends. I
You're
don't
not
like
a fan
that.
of battle royales.
I'm not a fan of battle royale. That word.
Royale.
'Cause
But
they're-
you're
they're
so good at
fucking-
them.
No, because they're fucking boring. It's not fun.
I
There's
only
no
play.
story behind
That's
it. I
your
like story
opinion.
games.
I exclusively play Fortnite because I haven't tried out. I didn't like Valorant, but that's not really a battle royale. That's capture the flag.
Apex?
That was
Yeah.
fucking terrible.
I wasn't a fan of Apex because I didn't like the mechanics of
I
it.
didn't like it either.
What's the one that you played with the one dude?
Wow, that really narrows it
Destiny.
down.
Destiny.
I liked Destiny.
I got
but
bored of Destiny.
has so much shit that you have to do, and unless you're playing with someone that
Now hang on.
Has
It's
played
he already got
before.
bored of it because it's so simple and easy.
No, I just got bored of it because it's
there's a lot to do in it. There's almost too much at this point with how long Destiny's been out. If you want to like upgrade and do things, there's just so much.
It's gone
too
too
big.
far.
It's too big.
Hmm.
But I play Fortnite because it has very obvious contrasting colors. And I can't tell the difference in subtle shades of stuff. So I can't see hardly anything on my screen when I play Modern Warfare.
But
I
at the
can't
same
ever see
time,
the fucking people. So
I don't know if you know this. Were you watching the Game Linked or whatever when they were talking about the Groot that got released into Modern Warfare and like pissed off all of Modern Warfare?
Why?
It was a tree
it was
character
Oh.
Yeah, why'd they get mad about it?
because you can't see him. Like
Well, I can't
anybody
see him
who's
anyway.
playing as that is like they literally disappear within the game.
But then again, they have ghillie suits that do the same
That
thing.
no. This was like the way they developed this pissed off like 90% of the fucking players, and like they called to have it banned, and Activision refused to remove it. Their response to it was to bring in Nicki Minaj character.
Huh.
Yes, there's a Nicki Minaj playable.
Well, I knew that. Huh.
But that
Is
doesn't
that
look
it?
like it would blend in.
his body's basically see-through except for like a lot of his like internals.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he blends into trees and buildings, and it just looks like discoloration on the screen.
Gotcha.
So like people were really pissed off. But yeah, Nicki Minaj is a character that you can buy for Call of Duty now,
Yeah, there's a couple other characters you can buy too.
which that really pissed off that group of people too, because they're like, this is supposed to be a realistic fucking war game. Nicki Minaj does not belong on a battlefield.
Didn't you
But then
know
again, like-
she's literally in the middle of a war right now with Meg the Stallion?
They also have fucking football players in there, but nobody threw a fit about that.
Yeah, it's a woman.
Because
It's
they
a
have
woman.
penises.
Yeah. Women aren't allowed to have characters in war games.
I think the thing people
Women
were bitching
never
about
participated in war.
is they're doing what Fortnite's been doing for years.
Yeah, because it's worked for Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'd be like, this isn't
Fortnite
fucking
is-
Fortnite. That's Fortnite bullshit.
the top played battle royale game.
What?
Fortnite is what, the top played battle royale game?
Probably. If not, then it would be.
It's got to
Warzone.
be number one. I think it even beats out Warzone because
Probably.
the amount of cheaters in Warzone have driven people out of playing it.
Yeah.
But I've heard Fortnite's getting really bad with cheaters right now too.
Yeah. And they're not doing anything about the big cheaters. They're targeting people who like team
So it goes
in a single match.
in. Oh shit!
They're finding out that a lot of streamers that are streaming Fortnite are cheating, and they're not doing anything about it.
Really?
Supposedly. What I've heard.
Fortnite's number one. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is number two. Apex Legends
Does
players.
it tell you how many players play it?
Fortnite has 15,677,839. Call of Duty has 10,441,600.
Damn, that's not a little win.
Beats them by 5 fucking million. You know another reason I didn't like Apex?
Apex only has 6 million.
Because you couldn't play solo. You could only play duos.
I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
only played it for like a day.
Yeah, I
only
think
played
we
it for, like,
downloaded
2.
it, tried it like 4 rounds, and I was like, yeah, I'm not.
That and I don't like the weapons on Apex at all. I couldn't-
Apex,
Not Apex.
Oh, wait.
Valorant.
No, it was
No,
Apex.
Apex. I'm talking about Apex.
What was the one that I showed you earlier?
Overwatch.
Overwatch?
Overwatch. Okay.
But yeah, Apex, I didn't like the weapons because, for one, I couldn't tell the fucking difference between any of them. It's probably because I didn't know the game. But I'd go to shoot it, and it would just do nothing. And then I would get killed by the same fucking gun 2 seconds later.
Is Apex the one that you had to go through the
Yes. The tutorial. at the beginning.
tutorial, and the tutorial's fucking broken?
Do you want this?
Like the tutorial's like fully broken.
Anybody?
Nope.
I'm not going to specifically offer it to you because I guess you can't have it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Apex was Apex. We downloaded it, and neither one of us played it for like 3 months because the tutorial was broken.
Oh, you couldn't get past the tutorial?
Couldn't get past the tutorial. It was literally broken.
I'm sure it's fixed now, but
It is, because we were able to actually get it in play. But
What was it?
Apex
Apex Legends,
Why couldn't you get past it?
the
the
tutorial.
tutorial was messed up.
But anyways, good.
Yeah. Except for we didn't talk about Disney being assholes at all.
yeah, Disney's are assholes.
What is there? You
I
brought
feel
it
like-
up.
The reason
I
we
feel
got
like
on this
Disney's
conversation
becoming-
is because I brought up the fact that Kingdom Hearts sucked.
Listen, Disney's becoming a monopoly, and I don't like that.
Same.
So you've got Microsoft buying up all the gaming shit, and you got Disney buying up all the movie and TV show shit.
And
And gaming shit.
Yeah, they're going
Because they're an Epic now.
They didn't buy Epic.
Yes, they're partnering.
They're
All they did was give them a certain amount of money to develop something for them within Epic. They did not buy any of Epic.
We're gonna
No,
use the
they
master-
paid them to do something for
instead
them.
of arguing back and forth, Alyssa's googling it.
That's
so-
why I didn't say anything. I just shook my head.
Yeah, but you shaking
That's
your
shaking
head.
your
knows
head
he's
is-
gonna fucking argue with you.
yes. $1.5 billion is not.
And
Not
how long
buying
are
They
they going to be a part of
invested
it?
the money to have them
Remember
build
that?
a universe.
Oh, here we go. Remember
What's a
that
CEO?
shareholder
They
conversation
didn't buy
we had?
shares.
If someone's giving your company $1.5 billion to do something,
They own you, bitch.
yeah.
Really? So Marvel owns PlayStation?
Yeah.
They didn't until Sony owned Marvel. But they were making Marvel video games and paying in hundreds of millions of dollars every fucking year.
And now where are they?
making a lot of
Does
money
EA
on it.
Sports own Sony?
They own part of it, probably.
I can't.
These
talk
guys
on this.
pay
I
in
don't
hundreds
know.
of millions of dollars a year into these to develop those games to be put on the consoles. All Disney's doing is saying, hey, we want you guys to develop any kind of game world asset for us, Disney. Now, will they partner up maybe eventually if Disney likes what they do? Maybe.
But they already have a
Disney
game. They got
invested
Kingdom
in
Hearts.
Epic. That makes them a shareholder.
Did they buy shares or did they invest their money into Epic, meaning like, hey, this is who we want building our video games?
It is an investment. Is an investment.
Yeah.
If they're giving you money to
It's-
do
no.
something, you own part
That
of the
doesn't
company.
mean
It's like you investing into stock.
no.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't own part of Tesla because I bought a Tesla.
That's
I
not at all
invested
what I
into
just
Tesla.
said.
I bought a $50,000 car. I invested my money into Tesla by buying a Tesla. That does not mean I own any of Tesla
No.
stock.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The company announced a $1.5 billion purchase of an equity stake in Fortnite developer Epic Games.
Boom.
The investment makes the Fortnite maker one of the largest private venture-backed companies to sell new shares at a steep discount since higher interest rates hit tech valuations. Disney's $1.5 billion investment will dilute existing Epic shareholders by 9%. So not only did they invest in Epic, but they diluted the worth of the rest of the Epic shares. So they made Epic worth less.
Okay, now I have
for
all the
everyone else.
information.
Fuck Disney.
Fuck Disney.
I like Disney movies.
When they
but
gonna
fuck Disney?
unthaw that dude's head?
Never.
When they have the ability to reanimate it.
Never.
And he's going to come back to life and be like, please kill me. What the
God.
fuck did
Are
you do with
kidding
my
me?
company?
I think he would be the richest individual in the world. You think he'd get his, like, it would be his company? Wonder if you can write that in. Like, if I ever come back to life, it's all
9%
mine.
stake.
Probably did. Guaranteed.
But also Walt
God,
Disney
is he going to
was
be
not-
mad that there's a bunch of Jews running that place?
That would probably be the thing that pissed him off the most. But, like, with the exception of the time frame appropriate, like, social issues, Walt Disney was very much like the type that wanted good things for the people in his company.
Was he?
He was like
As long as you weren't Jewish.
Walton. He was like
Sony
Sam
owns
Walton.
part of Epic
When
Games.
Sam Walton ran Walmart, it was a good company.
I've actually heard some.
Your grandma is not.
No. I've heard other contrasting stories that the man in person was a total asshole to the employees.
And he may have been.
Are you talking about that guy?
Sam Walton.
I know, but are you talking about that guy? Didn't he know him? Our neighbor?
Yeah, Randy had family ties or something, had met Sam Walton's family.
Is that Sam Walton?
Yeah, he'd met Sam Walton.
I mean, and there are dozens
done
of
business
people
with his son.
that worked at Walmart in the time when Sam Walton would just go to random Walmarts and walk around and tell you that he was a great guy. Perspective.
Yeah,
It also depends on if he liked you or not, I'm sure.
but
I'm
again,
sure.
I'm going to bring this up. No, it wasn't the whole thing with Sam Walton that he had the same old pickup truck the whole time he owned it.
Yeah.
He was just a good old boy.
Yes.
Like,
He also built it up from Walton's Five and Dime.
And back to like Walt Disney, like I don't know if you've ever heard of the two-finger point, the very famous two-finger point at all Walt Disneyland
No.
bullshit. So the reason they point with two fingers is, for one, they don't want you to point like that because it's rude.
Aggressive.
Or could be, in other cultures, that's very aggressive and rude. So they point with two fingers. And also, Walt Disney used to smoke. And so in every picture that you find of him, they edited out the cigarette. So he's just holding up two fingers in all these pictures.
seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Because,
God.
Well, after he had stopped smoking, I think a long time afterwards, he was like, I don't like the fact that I was promoting smoking. So he's like, remove them all. So he just two
Did
The
he
magic
tell
of
them to
Disney.
remove them all?
I think so. I again,
I
don't
feel
know.
like
Have to
that's a
look it up.
long after he died thing. Like, smoking's really bad. We should get rid of the cigarettes in the photos of Walt Disney.
Could be. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think it's funny that they edited out all the cigarettes.
Because
and all
he
the
died in
pictures.
what, the 1800s?
Excuse me. Pictures.
I got a picture of him smoking.
Sorry, then.
Shit. There are literal edits of him. They edited his cigarettes out.
See, I told you. He's got 2 fingers sticking up, doesn't he?
Yeah. That's fucking
This
cool.
is the closest I've got to crickets.
No, he did not die in 1880s.
Okay. I said 1800s.
Whenever.
But the 1900s, he didn't live into the 2000s, did he?
1966.
1966 is when he died?
Born in 1901.
That's
died
the
19
1900s, bro.
You said the 1800s, bro.
Okay, so the 1900s. In 1966, smoking was still cool. I guarantee you they did this well after he died.
In 1966,
There was-
doctors were still smoking in their offices
Yes.
while looking at
Again,
patients.
I said I don't
I
know.
know. I'm just I want to, like, that.
I just think it's hilarious that they edited them all out.
I just want to point this out. He died in the 1800s. Okay, fine. He died in the 1900s.
There's no difference between the two. The 1800s and especially up to like 1990, everything was the same from 1990 all the way back to like 1446.
It came into effect in
The
2007.
fuck?
So I guess in 2007 they started.
That's when we were born, dude.
Anyway,
And we
fuck
changed
Disney.
shit.
What?
You are making no
We were
sense.
born in 89, bro. In the 90s, the world changed because we came into
Oh.
existence.
I see where your friend
Everything
reference
before
is.
we were born was dog shit. Now we're editing cigarettes out of people's hands.
And they just got 2 fingers taken up.
You know what these 2 fingers were used for, right?
But just imagine you look at him, you're like, oh, I want to see what he looks like. And he's just every single picture holding up 2 fingers.
I
So,
bet
like,
you Hugh Hefner has a lot of
you know
fingers.
what the
Or
fucked up
pictures where he's
part
just
is?
holding up 2 fingers, too.
The fucked up part is one day, the fact that he smoked cigarettes is going to be long gone from history.
And they're like,
They're
what does
just
it
going to be like,
mean?
that was Illuminati back there. That's what those 2 fingers are
And
Illuminati.
If you look at all the pictures of the workers from Disneyland, they also held up 2 fingers.
They were
a
part of the
it.
Illuminati, bro.
So wait, are you automatically a Freemason when you join, like, Disney?
Freemasons and the Illuminati have nothing in common.
Says the Freemason.
All right, guys, we're going to have to take her out.
Who are you talking
Move
to?
in.
You and the Jonas Brothers.
You and the Jonas Brothers.
God, what was it? I had a client the other day. I don't have to worry about them ever hearing this, so I'm okay with it. I had a client the other day, and
Well, at
he's
least
like, I
they're
really
past
want
their 3
solar,
days.
man, and I want Tesla. You know, I love Tesla. And he's like being quiet. And I'm like, I get that, man. And like the majority of my clients that I talk to on the phone are guys. And like, how do I convince my wife to get this? I really want it. I have to. We got to sell it to her, man. Like, if I had a nickel for every time I just had a guy call me and goes, I want it. She doesn't. How do I get it?
Make me the salesman.
Make me the salesman. It's like, you know, I do this
Bitch,
for a
I'm getting
living.
it.
If you get her on the phone here, and no, I'll handle her. Yeah, well, we've seen how well that goes. But
Will you handle her?
This
If I
client-
talk to her, do you handle her?
this client was like going on and on about this stuff and how much he really wanted it, and said something about his son hating Elon Musk. And I was like, how old's your son? He's like 21. I'm like, it's kind of odd for a 21-year-old, especially as privileged as you guys are. I mean, they living in a $8.6 million home, to hate Elon
It's not
Musk.
very expensive.
And I'm like,
That's average now.
why does your son hate Elon? He's like, something about Elon being part of the Illuminati. And I was like, I'm going to take this ring right off. And I pulled my Freemason's ring off and
Jesus.
set it to the side. Because, you know, just people will associate that with the Illuminati. And I'm like, he's like, what was that? And I was like, just my Illuminati ring. He laughed about it.
Isn't there something about like free and proud Mason or something like that?
Free and accepted.
Maybe it's that.
Yeah. What does that have
If
to do
you're
with
so accepted.
the ancient free and accepted Masons?
I know you're ancient, Pop, but if you're accepted, why do you got to remove the ring?
All right, check out our socials, dfwai.com at Gmail. Google it. You'll find something, I'm sure.
Jesus Christ.
Facebook, we've got multiple pages. Twitter, X Twitter.
This is why nobody ever follows us on
No, it's not. It's because it's garbage. I'm surprised we've got so many fucking listeners. By the fucking way, guys. Holy shit. I just want you to
Damn.
My
know.
hard work's paying off.
Want you to know that our numbers
He didn't even hear
are
you.
up. Yes, I fucking heard him try to take the credit for not doing a goddamn thing.
He lends his beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, he literally talks maybe like 10 minutes throughout a whole episode.
So,
I should take out
and
every
people are
single-
waiting for those 10 minutes.
Now, remember that in 10 years from now, we're going to have to edit out all the vaping and all the curse words from this because Disney's going to
So they're
own
just-
podcasts.
Nah, bitch.
Instead of fingers, it's just going to be empty spots in podcasts.
It's just going to be like, you just be like, and by the,
We're all going to look like we're sucking tiny invisible dicks.
Mine's pretty large.
He's got his whole hand.
what
wrapped
was that
around it.
movement they were doing back then? They like did this and then was it like chirps? I don't understand. Were they bird people?
Illuminati.
When dick sucking becomes more acceptable in public than cigarettes and vapes.
I just want to say Wednesday, February
I hope that never
7th,
happens.
we had 23 downloads in one day.
They were all me trying to figure out how to fucking fix a bitch.
You know, I love the fact that, like, we're sitting here, we had 23 episodes downloaded one day. You hear all those bigger podcasts. We had 14 million episodes downloaded in an hour.
Who the fuck has that?
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Literally just Joe Rogan.
All the alpha bros.
Have you seen some of the edits people have done on Joe Rogan?
Yes.
Dude, they are fucking wild. They make him seem nuts, which he probably is
He
nuts.
is.
But, like, they take it over the
Yeah, you
fucking
should definitely do the acid that he does, bro.
I
It'll
would
open
love
your
to.
brain.
I've not listened to Joe Rogan, but is he like the front runner of like the alpha bro podcasts?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
No, Joe Rogan actually is a very open-minded, like, a very good conversationalist
He
with
does
the
a
people.
lot of drugs.
Yeah, it depends upon
Yeah.
the drugs.
I don't think he actually does a lot of drugs. I think he does very specific drugs a lot of the time.
Yeah, that's
Kinda what I meant,
That's what
but
Amy
yeah.
does.
But like
A lot of that honey shit.
honey
Weed,
shit.
mushrooms.
There's
acid.
this like this certain honey that gives you it makes you hallucinate
I
or some
got it.
shit. I forget what
got
it's
this.
called. It's like a killer bee honey or some
Joe
bullshit.
Rogan honey.
Oh,
that might come up with some interesting
Mad
things.
honey.
Mad honey.
What is, like where do you get this?
I don't know.
Shopping.
Yeah, Google how do I get mad honey?
Just hit the shopping tab.
Anyways, no, this is quite good. 215 downloads in the last 30 days. Prior to this, we were sitting in the 100s to 80.
Maybe.
No,
Apparently.
legitimately.
No, I'm saying maybe
just
80.
buy it
Yeah.
offline.
So, like,
What is
thank
it?
you guys all for listening. We really do appreciate you.
We're trying to figure out how to get you mad honey. Hang on.
Yeah. So seriously, DFWAI, we have a Facebook page, Twitter, Patreon. We've got a couple of shirts out. We're down to like 2 months where you can buy those. Let me know if you've tried and it's not working. We have some samples coming in.
It's kind of like this last podcast whenever it came out, and I wasn't aware that I fucked up on the editing, but somebody let me know that morning, and I was able to fix it. So
Yes.
if you let us know, we can fix these things.
And we're actually going to give them a shout out. Did we
Yes.
already do that in the
No.
last episode?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mad honey is when bees feed on the pollen of rhododendron flowers, resulting in honey that can pack a hallucinogen punch. It's called mad
Rhododendron?
rhododendron. Yeah,
Okay.
Rhododendron.
Ronald
it's
McDonald.
a slightly bitter taste and a
Gum
reddish
drum.
color, and you can get it. You can just buy it.
Yeah, but you can also buy absinthe.
It's
Quote, unquote.
87. This company, each batch is lab tested and must, all capitals, must pass a minimum of 87%. That word
Rhododendron.
pollen rating.
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah,
I mean,
So you want to get some and do it? Is it legal?
I mean, if you can just fucking buy, I don't know here.
He's like, you just buy it. Somehow he's on the black
As
market.
seen, literally as seen on, and the first thing is Joe
Joe
Rogan
Rogan.
Experience, Vice, and Best Ever something.
I mean, the fact that he's doing it on a podcast and it's all over.
Well,
the
he
place.
was smoking weed and doing acid on his podcast before weed became legal.
Yeah, I guess.
Truth.
Actually.
I want to hear from one specific listener who was predisposed for 4 months. Are we back?
Yeah. I don't know if he's listening again.
I don't know.
I don't know. Mr. Sir, you know who you're talking about.
You know who you're talking about.
You know who we're talking about. If you're listening, let us know because we would like to invite you onto an episode.
Yeah, see if you drop the soap at all.
Jesus fuck.
Or if maybe you kick the soap out of a couple other people's hands.
You can get 3.5 ounces for $114.
God damn! Is that a lot or a little?
That's a little.
It has.
And he's got like a full fucking jar of that shit.
Just drinking it on the...
Literally.
I figured out that each, like, if I'm, like, gulping water or, like, I'm trying to chug that fucking greens, each mouthful is about an ounce. So I can drink an 8-ounce cup in 8 drinks.
God damn.
We should try to get sponsored by this so I can read the reviews. I'm going to read the first one.
We have to eat it right before an episode, though.
Oh, God. This one, the top review is, y'all seriously got to try this, man. Potent is an understatement. I was out like a light.
Sleepy fun time?
And then there's...
Arabic?
Yeah. I guess they liked it because they gave him 5 stars 2 weeks ago.
I can't pronounce that.
Robert Long, thank you for coming to the aid of DFWAI
Rescue.
in your valiant efforts to rescue our show. We provide to you a FAP session.
I'm not really okay with this. I mean, I guess I'm not related to any of you. You guys are fucking weirding it out right now.
I'm not related, just by marriage.
That's why I pointed to them two.
Yeah, it's a
I
FAP.
You
wasn't sure
see
if it was
him do
these
it. He
two
does it in
or
the-
sweeping
Listen,
motion.
you two, and then us two.
He's not going to be okay with that.
Why?
We've already fapped. It's already done. It's already happened. We did it.
Robert Long, I
Now
want to
try
thank
and
you for
forget.
doing that in such a short time.
What the fuck?
I got an email for work, probably.
Oh.
All right, that's it, though. That's all we have. Wish Callie farewell on her maiden voyage to
She's already back. What are you
Yeah.
talking
Virgin
about?
Land.
I'm back.
All right, goodbye. Oh,
Virgin
wait.
Land?
Yeah.
Virgin Land.
Okay, there it is. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for being a friend.
Down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the
All my friends never know right.
It's too fast! How could you even tell what's on?
I can tell.
Stop touching me there.
You've drank all my water, you bitch.
Stop it.
There's so much still in there, but you can't get it.
Yeah, because you slobbered your drool face all over the straw.
No, like
Precisely.
shake it. There's so much water in there, and that straw, like...
It's all ice.
Yeah, it's all ass.
You know what else is ice?
Hold on.
My soul. Bless you.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah. I needed the people to know.
It's ice cold is the end of this episode.
Ice cold, baby. What's colder than cold?
La 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 da da shooby doo.
What's colder than cold?
Space.
Fuck you, space isn't cold.
I believe it's a perspective thing. Oh shit.
Two. Oh, there's mine. Yeah. Space has a...
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
temperature. Space.
Very good.
Has a temperature. Space has a temperature.
Yeah, I guess 0 is a number.
Not according to Callie. That's mine.
Nope.
that wasn't yours.
Van's wrong about perpetual motion machines.
Your mom was wrong to have you.
Yes, she was.
Never mind.